When he calls a news conference with just an hour's notice, you know he thinks it is a moment.
Well, this was a big one, wasn't it? This was a big decision.
A rare presidential appearance in the White House press room, because this is a significant victory for the president, and he knows it.
Thanks to this decision, we can now promptly file to proceed with these numerous policies and those that have been wrongly enjoined on a nationwide basis, including birthright citizenship, ending sanctuary city funding, suspending refugee resettlement, freezing unnecessary funding, stopping federal taxpayers from paying for transgender surgeries, and numerous other priorities of the American people.
For once, the news had come not from the White House itself, but from the Supreme Court. A 6-3 majority ruling from the nation's top judges, which concluded that federal judges have been overreaching in their own rulings. Since the start of his second term, federal judges have sought to block elements of President Trump's policy plan, ruling that his executive action is illegal or unconstitutional. Much of the focus has been on Trump's immigration policies, the rounding up of undocumented migrants, detaining them and deporting them without due process. Not constitutional, not American, said federal judges.
Well, I think taking power away from these absolutely crazy radical left judges is a tremendous, this is such a big day. This is such a big day.
So what happens now? Well, I think we should expect that Donald Trump, with the enthusiasm and the bounce that we saw in that news conference, to press on with his agenda, and he will face far fewer blocks.
That's a good one. Birthright.
This ruling was prompted by an executive order issued by President Trump to end birthright citizenship, that constitutional right to be an American if born here. A federal judge froze the decision. That may now not stand. The most senior Democrat in the land was to the point on what he thinks all this means, calling it an unprecedented and terrifying step towards authoritarianism, a grave danger to our democracy and a predictable move from this extremist MAGA court. By weakening the power of district courts to check the presidency, the court is not defending the Constitution, it's defacing it, Chuck Schumer said. This ruling hands Donald Trump yet another green light in his crusade to unravel the foundations of American democracy. The focus now for those who deplore this decision, beyond protesting, will be to apply class action, to file lawsuits on behalf of a larger group of people. But outside the Supreme Court, the protesters reflected in number an opposition movement lost in how to oppose this presidency. Mark Stone, Sky News in Washington.